Yeah, hello friend, this side Vishwanath. Today I'm here to show you one of the interesting opposite color bishop endgame played by me against a good rated player whose name is Nikhil Pandey. At the time, he was around 1685 rating and I was 1463. This game was played in West Zone tournament, college tournament in October. The reason to show this game is many of the players think that opposite color bishop and game leads to draw. So that's not true in all scenarios. So without wasting any more time, let's start the game. In this game, I was black. He started with the move c4. Uh, Seriously, when I saw this move, I was shocked because, or I can say I was surprised because I was prepared for moves like e4 or d4. So I replied him with c5. I didn't reply c5 because I want to create some drawish game. I replied c5 because I really want to convert this game into the Sicilian if he played e4 in near future. So game continued with knight to c3. He just controlling some key square e4 and d5. I played g6, the key move of hyper accelerated dragon, in which I want to convert this opening, right? So I'm just following my hyper accelerated dragon plans. Now he played g3. He was just following his English openings plan, right? So bishop to g7, bishop to g2, and now I played knight to f6, right? So now he played d3. He just controlling the c4 or creating way to for a c1 bishop, right? So now I d6. I played d6. Actually, the main plan in the hyper accelerated dragon to is to play d5 without any wasting time by playing d6, but I can't play d5 right now because this d5 square is controlled by three things, right? The one of the bishop, second is knight, and third one is c4 pawn. So I played d6. He played e4. Now this game is mostly converted to the Sicilian. The only difference is that this d3 pawn, in the Sicilian opening, this d3 pawn is not there, or this d3 pawn was being exchanged by the c5 pawn. So this is a difference. So I continued with knight c6. He knight to ge2. I castled. He castled, and now actually I have lots of option in this position. I I think in this position I thought I can play I play knight to e8, right? You can see this on this on your on the video, right? I played knight e8, but I think I thought that I can play e5, but if e5 leads to an symmetrical position, I can play bishop to g4, bishop to e6, or bishop d7, right? Because this is a logical thing. I should develop my bishop, but the problem I can't develop my bishop is that if I play bishop to g4, then he'll simply kick my bishop with h3. So it's very bad for me. I'm just wasting the tempo. If I played bishop to e6, now this also creates some problems because I'm just uh, creating problem for me. This bishop is stopping or blocking this e7 pawn. So this is not a good square for a bishop. And same with bishop to d same with bishop to sorry same with bishop to d7. I can't play bishop to d7 this with the same reason he's blocking my own queen. So I went for knight to e8. The reason for I played knight to e8 because I am just want to member my knight, because this is this structure is something like a closed position. So in the closed position, knights are best. So I played knight to e8 with an idea of knight to c7, then knight to e6, and then knight to d4, controlling d4, and d4 is a very good output for my knight. So he played a3 with an idea of to play b4 in near future. So I continued with knight to c7. He played now rook to b1. Now he want to push b4. and I need to stop him, because if he succeed to play the b4, then he can create some problems mm, in queen side. So I just want to stop him, so I played a5 to stop him. Now he played bishop to e3, developing his bishop now, and there's a threat. He just want to push d4 now. He simply open up the position and it will be good for him, so I really don't want to help him. And one more thing, that this d3 pawn is backward. This is a weak pawn, not uh, obviously a weak pawn because it's not an open file. So he need to push the d4, so I need to stop him. I played knight to e6 to stop d4. Now he can't play d4 because of this. Both knight is controlling the d4, a pawn on c4 is also c5 on is also controlling d4, and this bishop on g7 is also playing some role to defend the d4 pawn. So he played knight to d5 with an idea of playing knight e to c3, right? So I played knight to d4, and good out for a good outpost for knight. So he took with a knight, I took back with a knight. Now he played knight to c3. He don't want to waste time, or don't want to allow me to play this move e6. So he went he went back, knight to c3. Now I played rook to b8 with an idea of playing b5. I want to play b5 and get rid with this backward b7 pawn. He stopped me with the move a4. Now I played f5. Actually, this is a very good move. The reason for which I played f5 is to I just want to uh, get some activity for my bishop. My bishop on c8 is doing nothing, right? So I played f5. He took with his pawn, so I can put my bishop on f5, and this is a very good square for a bishop. So he didn't capture it. He played f4 and with an idea of to stop me by he don't want to help me, or maybe I can play f4 in near future, right? So he just played f4 and stopped me. So now I play knight to c6 back. Actually, I at that time was not able to find any plan, so I played a random move, knight to c6. Now he played queen to d2, simply a good move connecting his rook. Now I again went back to the d4 square. uh, Now he played rook b to e1, just creating some pressure over the center. Now I played bishop to d7, but now I have to find some square uh, for my bishop because it's too late. Now I also want to connect my rook, so I played bishop to d7 with an idea of to putting my bishop on c6 square. It would be a good square for my bishop, right? So he continued with h3. H3 is very good move, right? Because the plan of h3 move is he want to play king to s2, because he if king he just want to avoid the check, right? Because he can took my d4 knight, which is very good, nicely posted to d4 square with the bishop. So he can took my knight with the bishop, but when he took my knight, I took back with the bishop and he will get a check. So he just want to create some room for his king, right? So I played bishop to c6, and now he goes to king s2, which he was just planned, right? So now I went to queen to d7, and there is a threat. The threat is to capturing the a4 pawn, which was only protected by the knight. Uh, there is very few moves can be which can defend this a4 pawn. One, we can say that rook to b1, which seems to so defensive because this rook is not here to defend this a4 pawn. And second is, we can say, knight to b5. But as per me, the knight to b5 is a good move, because this he need to defend this a4 pawn, right? So but he played knight to d5. Actually, according to me, he played this move because if I'll take this pawn, bishop cross a4, then he can play this knight to b6, forking my queen and the bishop, maybe. But I played e6 first and attacked his knight. Now he has to he has to defend or save his knights. he can't go to knight to b6. If you if you can think that he can go to knight to b6, because is the knight to b6 move is attacking on my queen, and also this queen on d2 is attacking my a5 pawn, which was not defended by anyone. So if suppose if I he played knight to b6, then maybe I can go to queen to c7. Now he can't grab this a4 a5 pawn because due to this rook to a8, and this is simply winning the material. So he has to go back to knight to c3. Now I'll grab this a4 pawn, I'll grab it, and he grab back with a knight, I'll grab back with the queen. Now he can play this rook to a1 move, but after rook queen to b4, there is a threat of knight to b3. So first he took this my knight, which was nicely posted on d4. Now I took back with the bishop. Now he played rook to a1. Now my queen is attacked, so I have to defend, and I have to defend to the square where I can also protect my a5 pawn, which was attacked by a queen and the rook. So I played queen to b4, attacking his queen. Now he defended his queen with queen to c2. Now uh, you are thinking that I can simply grab this b2 pawn, but this is not possible. This pawn is protected by some, we can say, a tactics or some little moves, right? So if I'll grab the b2 pawn, then he'll grab my queen, I'll grab back with the bishop. Now he'll attack my bishop with his a1 rook. So now my bishop has been attacked, so I have to save the bishop. Now if I'll move back to any square like d4, so he'll simply grab my f5 pawn. Now I have to take it back. I'll take back with the e6 pawn, obviously, because this is weak. So now he'll grab my b7 pawn, which was weak. So this is not so good for me. So I simply I want to, I can wait to took this b2 pawn. So I'll take this e4 first. Now he took back with that bishop. Now I played b5. Very good move in this position, because this b7 pawn is a weakness for me, and as I show you earlier, that after taking the b2, my b7 pawn was hanging. So I simply getting rid of this b7 pawn. So he continued with rook to b1. Now he defended this b2 pawn. I took that c4 pawn. He took back with his d3 pawn. In this position, I can simply take this queen cross b2, and then rook cross b2, and then rook cross b2. This is nearly winning for me, but I was little bit tensed for the move bishop cross e6. That's why I was unable to see this queen b2 move. At that moment I was thinking, if I play any random move like a4, suppose I played a4, then it would be some problems, like if I play bishop cross e6, pawn takes and the queen takes check, bishop to g7 and bishop to e6, it leads to create some problems. So I don't want to go in this variation. So I simply place king to g7. I just stopped him. There's no threat, right? Because I don't want to draw this game, right? So I am just playing safe game because I'm pawn up, right? So now he played bishop to c6 with an idea of bishop b5. So I simply go for queen to b3. I can still take queen cross b2, but at the time I was not aware of this queen b2 move. So he defended his queen to e2 square and attacking my own pawn on e6. So I defend my pawn with e5. Now he played rook to f3. He just looks like good move. He's attacking my queen. I have to defend my queen, but rook to f3 is slightly inaccuracy. Now he left his b1 rook undefended, so I can attack him. I'll go queen to a2. Now he has to defend his rook, so he defended his rook by queen to c2. Now I grab this b2 pawn. So he took, I took, and After this couple of moves, uh, this position now, opposite color bishop endgames arrives here, right? Where white has 4 pawns and black has 6 pawn. I'm 2 pawns up, right? So now he played rook to b3. He attacked my bishop, so I defended by bishop to d4. Now he took my uh, this e5 pawn. Now, but I give him a check because he can't go. Now he has to go to king h1. He can't go to king g1 because after, if you go king g1, then rook b2 is winning. The discovered check to his king. So he went to king h2. Now I'll grab this e5 pawn with the bishop, with an idea of keeping an eye on g3 pawn, which was attacked by this bishop. So now he played rook to a5. This is very good move actually. He's just targeting my a5 pawn. This is very strong passed pawn for me. If I really want to play to win this game, so I have to defend the pawn. So can anyone tell me how can I defend this a5 pawn? Because there is only 2 ways to defend this a5 pawn. Feel free to pause the video and get the answer. First way is I can play this rook to c2 move, which is simply attacking this c4 pawn. If he'll grab my a5 pawn, then I'll grab his c4 pawn, and this is simply winning for black. So he can't do this, or if he defended this pawn with like move like this bishop to d5, then I can defend my pawn with bishop to c3. So this is a very good move. But another way which was played by me, I give him a check. Now he has to defend. He defended with king to g2. Now I went to rook to a1. He was happy to grab this a1 rook because maybe he saw that this is opposite color bishop endgame and I can easily draw this, right? So I took back with the bishop. Now if you saw this position, I am 2 pawn up and I have a pawn passed. So I can't push this a4 to a5 to a4 because bishop has protection over the square. So I need to create some plan because I am 2 pawn up and I can't agree with the draw. So he played king to f3. Now I played king to f6. He came king to e4. He just protecting this d5 square, not entertaining me to push the d5, right? So he came here. Now I can come this bishop to e5 square and attacking the g3 pawn, but before this I need to stop this g4 square, right? The simple plan for me is to I can only go if I want to win this match, right? So I need to defend this a4 square, and the only piece who can defend this a4 square is my king. So I need to find a plan for this, right? So the only path to protect a4 is from the king side. So for this I need to trade one of the pawns, right? So I played h5 first with an idea of bishop to e5, attacking that e5 pawn. If the king went back to defend the pawn, then I can king e5 and I can easily go to c3, right? He played g4 by himself, so I was happy to saw this move. Now I'll grab back. I grab this pawn and he grab back. Now I went to king to g5 with an idea of attacking the pawn. He went king to f3, defending pawn. I came back with an idea if he played any random move, then I can go king to e5, but he came king to e4 back. Now I played bishop to e5 first. Actually I'm just controlling this e5 to h2 diagonal. Now he played bishop to e8, just eyeing on my g6 pawn because it's on light square. I played bishop to h2 first, just creating square for the king. He went back to c6. I came king to g5, attacking this g4 pawn. He need to defend. He defended by a king. Now he came to king to h5. Sorry, king to h4. Now I am just on my way to protecting the a4 square. Now he attacked my g6 pawn. I pushed the g6 to g5. Now he can't attack anymore. Now he played bishop to d7, keeping an eye on g4 pawn and protecting him. So I played king to h3, bishop to c6. I played bishop to e5 with an idea of moving my king to h2, then king to g1, right? So I can simply go to defend this a4 square. He stopped me, king to h2. Now he stopped me with king to f2. Now that's what I have an idea. I gave him a check, bishop to d4 check. He defended king to e2, king to g3, king to f1, king to f3, king to e1, king to e3, bishop to c6, king to d3, and after bishop to b5 I went king to c3, and after king to e2 I played king to b3, and he resigned in this position because on the very next move I am threatening a5 to a4, and this is lost. I hope you like this beautiful end game, and if you like this game, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video to your friends who believe that opposite color bishop end games leads to a draw. Thank you very much.